Hello, fellow novice traders. This is Novice Trader Cindy with InvestorsHelp.net. If you're like the average American middle-aged person, you have probably worked at more than one company during your career. That being said, you probably also have more than one 401k or retirement type program that was offered to you by your employer. It can be frustrating to have numerous 401ks and not be sure where you're at financially with all of them as a whole. So I am going to show you a simple and free tool that can help you get an overall perspective of where all of your accounts are doing as a whole. So to do this, the first thing we need to do is go to finance.yahoo.com. You'll see that right up here. And then if you do not have a Yahoo email account, you will need to set up a Yahoo email account. After you do that, then you will go to My Portfolios and click on that. I already have a couple set up in here, but we are going to start a new one. So to start a new portfolio, go to My Portfolio, which is up here, top left, and go down to Create Portfolio. Click on that, and then you'll need to name the portfolio. So we'll name it Cindy's Holdings. I'm not going to put any symbols in here. I will show you how to put them all in at once. We're going to leave it as basic, and I want it as US dollars. I do not want it to consolidate multiple lots of the same symbol, because we might have different purchase dates and different purchase amounts. So I want to keep them separated even if it is the same symbol. But I do like to sort my positions alphabetically. It just makes it easier for me to find them quickly. And we will hit save. So that brings us over to my empty portfolio that says Cindy's Holdings. We'll slide on over here to Add and Edit Holdings. Click on that. And here's where you can start entering the symbols. The reason I like to do it here is because then you can put all the information that's going to be helpful to give you a more accurate picture of your overall portfolio from all of your different retirement accounts. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to enter a couple. Let's start with Apple. And let's say I purchased Apple on January 9th. So we're going to go back and we're going to put January 9th of this year. And the number of shares. Say I bought 200 shares, and the price that I paid on January 9th was $118.83 a share. Now you can enter the commission here if you would like, the amount that you have to pay for the transaction. But at this time I'll leave that blank. And here you have low limit and high limit. So if you have a stop loss that you want to get out of that stock at a certain amount, you can put that here. And if you have a target profit that you want to hit and then get out, you can put that here. I'll leave both of those blank for now because the purpose of setting up this portfolio is just to track how you are doing on a daily basis, where you're at overall in your profit and loss in all your accounts. One thing I do like to do is go over here to notes, and on Apple say that those 200 shares are being held in my Fidelity account. So I could put Fidelity or shorten that however I would like. But that way, if I do look at it and decide that I want to get rid of it, it's not a mystery for me to go back and try to figure out which account those shares are in. So I hit add symbol. So that's our first one. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing. Let's do Netflix, and we purchased that on October of last year. So we'll go back to October 13th, and we have 500 shares. The buy price for that was $98.89, and we have that one in Interactive Broker. So I'll just put IB, and let's add that and go ahead and do one more. Say we purchase SPY. And if you saw my last video, SPY is great to look at the overall direction of the market. So say I bought SPY on February 28th, and I have 200 shares. And my price per share was $236.40. And that was also in an Interactive Broker. Add that. Okay. And that's enough to help you see how this is going to look once you save it. So hit the save button. Now let's take a look at the information it's giving us. Remember, I had put that in alphabetical order, so they're in alphabetical order here. The name of the company, the trade date, so you can see the actual date of purchase. This is my shares, and then this is the current market value. This is the price that I paid per share, and then this is the current price. So then you have, this is the overall gain, and then the percent gain. So since purchasing Apple on January 9th, I have an 18.67% gain, and dollar-wise, that's $4,400. Then you can also look at today's gain or loss and the percentage. So today I am up less than 1% on Apple, $240. But if you look at Netflix for the day, I am down $450 on the day, but I'm still up $21,000 since date of purchase. So let's go to the very bottom. This is where it gets interesting, and this is how you can track how all of your accounts are doing in one place. You've entered all your different holdings from all your different accounts. You go to the bottom, and this tells me for all my accounts, my current market value for the holdings, $145,000, and I've had a gain of $25,000, which is 21%, and then today I'm slightly down. So there you go. Everything is right here. You've also got your total value right here. So you can go in once a week, quickly check that, and see how you're doing in all of your accounts. Then if you decide that you need to make some changes, you can simply go through your list and evaluate which holdings you feel need to be adjusted. So hopefully this information will be helpful to you to be able to get an overall view of your retirement in one place. Hope you found this information helpful and useful, and have happy returns.